Well, you're all waiting for the pitches, but first we would like to honor the Angel Network of Turkey, the young and rapidly growing Angel Network of Turkey. As you know, angels are an essential ingredient of the entrepreneurial ecosystem, and we can't have startups without angels. And I'm really happy to see the sector growing in leaps and bounds. So this is our time to thank the Angel Network, Angel ecosystem. And because this is the first year of the award, we thought we needed to be comprehensive and we needed to give credit where it's due. And when you think about the Angel Network system, Turkey has the most liberal angel tax break system in the world. And we are actually rather fortunate that the government, the Republic of Prime Ministry, Undersecretary of Treasury, has worked with the entrepreneurial players and listened to us and developed a very liberal system, the most liberal in the world, in fact. And as of to date, we have 300 registered angels in this system. Now, maybe only a small portion of these angels are in the game, but without a doubt, the numbers will increase substantially over time, and I'm hoping the next target is 1,000, and for a healthy ecosystem, we need 10,000 angels. The Undersecretariat is continuing to develop products that will serve the entrepreneurial ecosystem, and we are proud to present the very first honorary award for entrepreneurial ecosystem support to the Turkish General Directorate of Financial Sector Relations and Exchange, Deputy General Director, Dr. Müfit Arberk is with us today, and I'd like to invite him to the stage, and I'd like him to say a few words about what other plans he might have. Çok tebrik ediyorum. Hangi dilde istiyorsanız.
Merhabalar, hepinizi saygıyla selamlıyorum. Öncelikle böylesine güzide bir topluluğun önünde konuşmak gerçekten çok önemli. Biz Hazine Müsteşarlığı olarak bu sistemi kurgularken tüm paydaşlarımızın, sektör temsilcilerinin görüşlerini ve tavsiyelerini ciddi anlamda dinledik. Ve bu sistemin kurgulanmasında elini taşın altına koyan bütün partnerlerimize, paydaşlarımıza burada hepinizin önünde teşekkür ediyorum. Tabii ki sistemin işleyebilmesi için hem girişimcinin hem yatırımcının bu sisteme sahip çıkması gerekiyor. Dolayısıyla bu farkındalığın oluşturulabilmesi için de gerek akredite olmuş melek yatırımcı ağlarımız, gerekse melek yatırımcılarımızın bu sistem üzerinden yatırımlarını sürdürmeleri gerekiyor. Biz müsteşarlık olarak herkesin bu sistem üzerindeki görüşlerini her zaman almak istiyoruz ve bu sistemin sürdürülebilmesi için ekosistem içerisinde önemli bir enstrüman olabilmesi için hepiniz tarafından desteklenmesini talep ediyoruz. Teşekkür ediyorum.
I'll give you a quick translation. First, he pointed out that the law was not designed in a vacuum, and the input from all stakeholders was taken into account. And secondly, he suggested that all angels work within the system and suggest improvements to the system so that the state can continue supporting entrepreneurship. As we all know, you can't have entrepreneurship without support of the state. And I'm really happy that in this instance we have a party in the government that is willing to listen to the entrepreneurial ecosystem players. Thank you again for listening. Mikrofonu alır mısın elinden? Mikrofonu alır mı? Tamam. Şöyle tutuyoruz. Resim çekiliyor. Tebrikler. Çok mutluyuz sizin gibi bir müsteşarlık çalıştığımızda. Sağ olun, var olun. Before we get to individual angels, we have a second institutional award. It goes to a bank that is supporting the entrepreneurial ecosystem significantly. namely TEB. TEB has declared itself as the entrepreneurship bank a few years ago, and many of us said, well, banks just say that, but in this instance, TEB actually stepped up to the plate and delivered. They created their own incubator, and they started training angels. So they actively encouraged the growth of the angel network in Turkey. And in fact, this is not limited to one small division or section of TEB. The entire bank seems to believe in this idea that Turkey will only grow through entrepreneurship, and it shows at all ranks of the bank. So I'm happy to give the second institutional award to TEB Private Banking, the head of private banking of TEB, Ms. Banu Taşkın. Şöyle getiriyorum sizi. Buyurun.
Evet. Siz nasıl tercüme ediyorsunuz hocam? Onun için Türkçe devam ediyorum. Herkese çok teşekkürler. Hocamız söyledi, evet bu bir ekip işi. Biz de 3 sene önce ilk bu işe gönül koyduğumuz yer aslında Antalya'da startup'tı. Burak'a da çok teşekkür ederiz. Önümüzü açtı. Çok yeni de aslında network lisansımızı aldık hazinenin desteğiyle. Sonuçta evet sizin dediğiniz gibi bir kuluçka merkezimiz var. Startup'ları aslında yol göstermeye çalışıyoruz, desteklemeye. Bir taraftan da private bank, özel bankacılıkla da müşterilerimizle bu startupları bir araya getirmeye çalışıyoruz. Onun için hepinizi de hem bizim Melek Yatırım platformumuza hem de Kuluçka Merkezi'ne bekliyoruz. Girişim bankacılığından İbrahim Bey de aramızda. Aylin Hanım özel bankacılıktan. Bu bir ekip işi.
That's the spirit.
Hepinize teşekkürler. Teşekkürler.
Why don't you come on the stage? Gel. Ms. Taşkın suggested that they actually started 3 years ago at a Startup Turkey event in Antalya. And I forgot to mention, but they are also one of the first sponsors of the Fit Startup Factory, the first on-campus business accelerator in Turkey, which I had founded at Özyeğin University. So I'd like to thank her for that extra. And they also have the very first bank-supported angel network in Turkey. So I think they really deserve a big round of applause for all they've done. Okay, pictures. Yaklaş biraz sen de şöyle. Çok tebrik ediyorum tekrar, sağ olun abi. Tabii. Nice to be excited, isn't it? Now we move up to our individual angels. Before I introduce the candidates and the winner, I would like to introduce the members of the jury. I was asked to be the chairperson of the jury, and I considered myself a non-voting member, and I didn't actually have to vote. The other 3 members of the jury are Kenan Çolpan, the General Director of Istanbul Teknik University Teknokent. Stand up, please. Dr. Recep Bildik from Borsa Istanbul. And Hakan Ertürk. Is Hakan with us? He left, okay. He's the head of the Financial Instruments and Market Development Unit of the Treasury. So we actually had a jury that knew all the players in the game. And I thought you might be interested in knowing what criteria we used in selecting our short list or long list. By the way, this was by nomination, and Burak, we received how many nominations? 120? Over 120 nominations. For, I think one of them was for Jet Fadıl, yes? Over 120 nominations, and we created a short list, and then interviews were held with the entrepreneurs funded by angels. And the criteria were, and I admit the criteria is a little ambitious for the first year around. Some of the criteria did not apply for this year, but it will in future years. The first criterion, startups. How many startups have you invested over the last year? The second one is follow-ups. How many startups have received second or third round investment from you during the last year? The third one, exits. How many exits did you have during the last year? The fourth one is overall track record. How many startups in your entire career? How many exits? The fifth one, portfolio. What is the size of your portfolio right now and how much are you financing? The sixth one, and a really important one, and we determined that through interviews, non-financial support. How much time are you spending with the entrepreneurs? Seventh one, another non-financial one, are you offering your network to the entrepreneurs? Eighth one, do you belong to an angel network? Ninth, are you accredited by the Treasury? 10th, other service, non-investment services, such as public speaking, committee memberships, working with the state, working with NGOs, working with universities. And 11th one, recruiting other angels into the system. In the interviews, we asked the entrepreneurs funded by the angels, how well does your angel know the sector? How much time does the angel spend with you? Does he spend time with you regularly? Does he ask critical questions? Did he help you refine your business model, pivot? Does he help you or does she help you in finding customers? Does he or she help you in preparing for the second round or third round? We tried to be as comprehensive as possible, but it is actually rather difficult to interview dozens and dozens of entrepreneurs. We did what we could. So this is the criteria that we will continue using in future years, just so you know. Our short list contained a total of 9 individuals, and I will give you the list of 9 in alphabetical order according to family name. Hasan Aslanoba, Joachim Behrendt, Mehmet Bodurgan, Ziya Boyacıgiller, Ahu Büyükkuşoğlu Serter, Emre Kurttepeli, Umur Özel, Selçuk Saraç, and Tahir Zaimoğlu. The discussion went around the table on these names for about 10 seconds until we realized that there is a scale difference here. So we've decided to choose certain individuals for an honorary award for lifetime contributions to the Turkish entrepreneurial ecosystem. This is not any more or any less prestigious than the Angel of the Year award, but it is in recognition for lifetime support of the entrepreneurial ecosystem through angel support in Turkey. The winners of these 3 honorary awards, do we have a drum roll? I think all of you can guess the first one is Hasan Aslanova. Patron seni diğerleriyle kıyaslayamazdık, kusura bakma. I'll just give you some of the companies that he has supported. I think the number is close to 60 now. İncir, Moda Nisa, Bitaksi, İninal, Düğün, Buldum, Mealbox, Vivence, Moda Cruise, Taşıt, Hotel Runner, Hemen Kiralık, E-Tohum, Webrazi, Doktor Sitesi, Mobil Otoservis, Insider, Infodif, Mekan, and Z. Hasan truly did change the landscape of entrepreneurship in Turkey, and we are very thankful to him for that. So thank you, Hasan. Tebrikler abi. I keep hoping that Hasan will somehow convince more representatives of the old economy or old money to cross over into the new economy. We really need that. The second honorary award goes to Emre Kurttepeli. I know Emre is not here. Is Ayşe here from Galata Business Angels perhaps to receive the award? Oh, she's gone, okay. I would still like to mention that Emre is the founder and chairman of MyNet, and I'll mention some of the companies that he has financed so far. Mobilecraft and hocam.com, hediyemo.com, evidea.com, boatbookings.com, gideros.com, pembepanjur, ustaeli.com, Insider or useinsider.com, along with 212, Solvoyo, hemenkiralık.com, Cloud Arena, along with Hasan and 212, parçadeposu.com and easyco.com. Again, Emre is one of our first and foremost angels that has done wonders for the entrepreneurial ecosystem. We'll give him another hand. Thank you, Emre. The third honorary award goes to Ziya Boyacıgiller. Ziya is perhaps one of the first handful of angels in Turkey. He helped companies like Formative Ventures, Aeroprise, Fusion Ops, Airties, Artensis, Vistek. He was also a member of Endeavor Turkey, Golden Horn Ventures, and Innovent. And he was also a member of the board of the Fit Startup Factory. We all called him Ziya Abi. Unfortunately, he passed a few months ago. And we are already working on establishing a series of awards for the entire entrepreneurial ecosystem in his name, but I'm actually very proud that he's one of the first recipients of the Angel, I'm choking up a little bit, I'm sorry, I knew him quite well, one of the first Angel honorary awards. Thank you, Ziya abi. Okay, now that brings us to the top, well, to the sixth, I shouldn't say top, the sixth in the short list. I would like to briefly read the companies that they have supported. And I'd like them to stand up and be recognized if they're here. Joachim has supported Kabuk and Telefon Kılıfım, Gastro Club, Cargo Web, Prissync, Hızlı Çeviri, Connected to Me, Temizlik Yolda, and before that, while he was as a member of Galata Business Angels, he supported Still Sauce, Synapse, and Voto. He's the founder of BIC, one of the more recent angel networks in Turkey. He thinks he's German, but we think of him as Turkish, yes? Ahu Büyükkuşoğlu Sertar, I don't think Ahu is with us. She created a Arya Women's Platform, which is much needed. We really need more women entrepreneurs and women angels in Turkey. And she supported Surgitate.com, HipDriver, Comodif, and Mata Automotive. Umur Özal supported parlakbirgelecek.com, joyfoods.com, angelfish.io, presync.com, Likya Tarım, Punchboom, Fitwell, Banttan Canlı Yayın, Pushmode, Vizera, and Hızlı Çeviri. Umut, are you with us? We still would like to give Umut and Ahu a hand. Tahir Zaimoğlu supported Mechanist, Ideosoft, Blesh, Auto.net, and Simbi.com. Is Tahir with us? No? Tahir? Mehmet Buldurgan, I believe he is with us. Is he with us? He's the founder of Şirket Ortağım, and to date he supported Vision Interactive, but he holds the record for bringing in the largest number of angels into the system. Is he here? I can't see him. Mehmet. And Selçuk Saraç supported Connected to Me, Webrazi, and Sandloop. Is Selçuk with us? Give a hand for Selçuk. So it's between Ahu, Joachim, Mehmet, Selçuk, Tahir, and Umur. And the winner of the very first Angel Investor Award is Joachim Behrendt. Sir, you didn't win this just because you're the only one in the audience. So,
thank you very much.
Pictures, turn around, this way, right hand, left hand. Nice sunglasses, yes. Congratulations, Joachim. We'll give you the microphone. Give a second.
Thank you very much. Wow, that is actually very unexpected. You know, I'm traveling home today, and somehow Burak told me, actually, how long do you stay? And I thought it's because of the party this evening, which is really great. So I shifted my flight. I'm flying at 11:30. I mean, actually, it's a big, big honor. I have to thank all of you. Thank you to the jury. Thank you to Burak for the nice organization. But what I want to say as well, it's unexpected. I mean, I'm struggling for 2 years for doing something. There's a lot of people which don't understand why. For example, my wife, she says, why the hell are you doing this? Because on one side, I'm earning money with consulting to spend it on the other side. But what I have to say, I never did something which is as fulfilling as being an angel investor. So I did my own investments, I did my own startups a long time ago. It was always the most amazing time of my life. I was never a professional, I have to admit, but I was a freelancer, I was a consultant, an academician. But somehow, I always came back to founding something myself. And in the end, it was an angel network. So we have actually 11 startups. We have to count our angel network as well. By the way, I should pitch to you maybe for some shares in the angel network. It was something like a big joy for me to bring together people which are interested, to teach at the university, to tell people what is entrepreneurship. 3 years ago, I started at university with 15 students. I joined Galata Business Angels. I learned a lot from there, from Emre Kurtepeli, from the people. And what I learned as well is you need cooperation, you need to work together very closely. And we continue with this, and now we are, I think, one of the networks with the closest ties to universities, venture capital funds, other networks. We love to cooperate, and it brings us a big, big joy, and let's say it brings big advantages to the system that we can work together. And I can just hope that what we have seen the last 3 years just continues like this. It is very, very amazing to see how Turkey develops. I was in Berlin recently. I looked for angel networks. There's, in a developed country like Germany, there's nothing like in Turkey. Turkey is very advanced. So thanks to all the support we are getting from the state, from the system, it's a great, great honor, and I hope I can fulfill the expectations. Thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you again, sir. Congratulations. I'd like to thank the members of the jury one more time for the hard work, and Burak for actually organizing this award. Could you please stand up and be recognized, members of jury? Okay. Thank you. We've been complaining about the weaknesses in the angel sector, but as you see, there is a significant number of angels with a significant number of investments, and this will only grow. So I'd like to give a big hand to all of the existing angels that make things happen, and to future angels in you. Thank you.